Welcome to this scenic part of northwestern Norway. We're just north of the Arctic Circle and are now going to have a look at Norwegian salmon farming and the salmon seafood industry. The Norwegians were among the pioneers of salmon farming, and farming rigs are today found scattered all along the Norwegian west coast fjords. The salmon need absolutely clean and fresh waters and are fed with highly specialized feeds, giving optimum growth rates and minimum pollution of the fjord. After some 48 months, the salmon have reached the normal slaughtering weight of 6 to 7 kilos and are brought to the slaughtering facilities at the harbour. Fortunately, these beautiful salmon don't know why and where they're going now, directly into the slaughtering hall. The salmon are killed quickly and effectively before being gutted. Cold and clean conditions are essential for the very high-quality salmon produced here. Some of these salmon are sold as deep frozen whole fish, while others are cut into fillets or salmon halves, but mostly for direct export. The leftovers from the filleting, the heads, the tails and the bones, are collected in containers and either taken to a cold store or directly to the Alfa Laval processing plant. Here the salmon waste is tipped into the waste receival bin, from where it's uniformly dosed into the mincer. The mincer cuts and downsizes the waste, and a semi-fluid mince is obtained. The consistency of the mince now enables it to be pumped directly into the contherm heater, which in fact is a scraped surface heat exchanger. The constant cleaning of the heating surfaces makes this type of indirect heating very efficient, and further, the scrapers mix the mince constantly, so that no part of it is exposed to overheating. By gently heating the mince, the fish protein is coagulated and the salmon oil is released from the tissues. The heated mince is now ready to be separated and is pumped into the Alfa Laval three-phase decanter centrifuge. The decanter splits up the heated mince into three components: the valuable salmon oil, the stick water, and the coagulated proteins, also called the grax. The salmon oil leaving the decanter is of extremely high quality due to the ultra-fresh raw materials. Values of FFA, that's free fatty acids, are normally below 0.25, but less than 0.10 is not uncommon. The oil clarity is checked by photocell. Sometimes more subjective quality controls done, and yes, the quality has been approved. Another Alfa Laval plant for processing salmon waste is located about 1,000 kilometers further to the south. We're now in the vicinity of the Norwegian town of Stavanger, normally known for its North Sea oil activities. Here too, the fjords are speckled with salmon farming rigs. The salmon is lifted into the slaughtering facilities of the Ryfisk company, which also has an extensive export of very high-quality salmon products. The salmon is killed and gutted. Very nice salmon indeed. Again, some are sold as frozen whole salmon, while others are filleted before being exported. It takes skill to do the filleting properly. It's really skilled work, and not very much is left for the Alfa Laval waste processing plant. This plant is just as compactly built as the plant we just visited, but here the raw material intake and the warm part of the processing have been placed in two separate rooms. The salmon waste is tipped into the receival bin and dosed to the mincer. And here the same process flow applies again. The semi-fluid mince is pumped into the Alfa Laval Condec heater and further on to the Alfa Laval three-phase decanter centrifuge. Again, an extremely compact installation which, as you've seen, can be arranged to accommodate the different building facilities in question. Also here the oil clarity is checked before going on to the storage tanks. The salmon waste processing plant here is a joint operation between Ryfisk and Agro, a major Norwegian animal feed producer. Therefore, the solid phase from the decanter, the grax and the stick water are mixed immediately after leaving the decanter. The resulting mixture is stabilized using pH adjustment and is sold as liquid feed components for raising pigs. The salmon waste processing plants in Norway are a new and better way to protect the environment from waste and at the same time develop high-quality products like these fine salmon oils. Features: very compact plant, food standard processing equipment, true continuous process, easy cleaning of the plant. Benefits: extremely high quality salmon oil, very short startup and shutdown times, treats all types of salmon wastes and reject fish, low investment costs.